Muggsy and Rocky are not my favourite supporting characters from Warner Brothers, but I didn't mind Bugsy and Muggsy. There were a few things that made me quite like this cartoon, and maybe if it had been the first Muggsy and Rocky I'd seen, I might have enjoyed it more. But I feel like, for me personally, the characters have been overused and appear in too many cartoons. This is the 1957 animation directed by Fritz Freleng and written by Warren Foster, and we have Mel Blanc voicing everybody. And as is usually the case with Muggsy and Rocky, Bugs Bunny happens upon their latest location, and with Bugs Bunny in the building, he does everything he can to torment Rocky and Muggsy to make them attack each other and to make them have a go at one another. And the narrative works very well. The setup makes sense. The building they're in has a lot of space. It definitely is, from what I've seen, the most spacious building, so Bugs Bunny had a lot of space to play with, and I feel like the animation really utilized the various floors and locations. One of my favorite bits is when Bugs Bunny was underneath and using a magnet. I won't say any more about that, but that bit actually stood out to me as being very effectively done, and I really liked it, and I thought that worked very well. The chair, as well, that the characters were sitting in, is kind of pink striped chair. It features quite heavily, and I really like the design of it. It's such a small thing, but when I don't really like the characters, I am looking for other things that appeal to me, and definitely the design of that chair is just something that I found to be quite nice. The characters have some interesting dialogue, nothing amazing, but again, nothing that I didn't like specifically. There isn't anything about this that I would have done differently. It works well, it flows well, the pacing is good. Bugs has some decent tricks up his sleeve. I just don't care for these characters very much, and I don't think there's a cartoon with Muggsy and Rocky that I loved. There are some that I haven't minded. This one it's okay. For me, it's not great, but there were, as I've mentioned, certain things that I found to be quite pleasing. So, would I recommend it? Well, yes, if you're a fan of Warner Brothers or Bugs Bunny, it's worth watching it at least once. I don't mind having seen it, but I'll be honest, I can't imagine I'll watch it again.